Aaron, much of the subject lately has been on the offense, and on a night where they get 13 hits, how important was the outing for Max Fried?
Yeah, I mean, Max was great, and to give us 7 strong was big. He probably goes complete game if, in that middle innings he probably got a little tired and had some count leverage, and a couple of at-bats got long on him, but he was so good. I mean, I thought the breaking ball was awesome, and then just typical with the cutter, sinker, four-seam, just kind of adding them, subtract with it. Really tough for them to get a beat on him.
What did you like about the at-bats from Jason and Trent tonight?
Wow. Trent just setting the tone at the top, kind of gets one where, it's I know it's tough for our hitters here the first couple innings to see just little shadows and stuff, but obviously you saw it pay some dividends there with, I don't think Friedel obviously saw the ball Grish hit there to start, and then made some really good contact, big RBI. I felt like early in the game to kind of stretch the lead a little bit, and then JD, couple from both sides. You see the speed, a couple bags. Good to see those guys dent the hit column big time.
Pitching wins, people don't rate them very important nowadays, but Fried has 10 already halfway through the season. Pretty impressive how he stays in there long enough to get some wins.
Yeah, I mean, 10 wins in half a season, it's not easy to do in any era, especially now, but just testament to just how good he's been and how efficient he's been. Needless to say, as you guys know, he's been enormous for us, whether it's coming off a loss or extending the streak. His consistency has been great. Yeah, he's been really good. I feel like kind of quietly been really good. I feel like his patience has been good. Even though it's led to some frustrating calls for him that kind of frustrate him. But I feel like he's growing in that area where he's doing a really good job of controlling the strike zone. But he's gotten some big hits for us, and today was a big one early to really get us off and running. But I've liked the quality of the at-bats day in and day out from him. That's been good to see since he come back.
For Dominguez, what's the biggest growth you've seen since that first game in Houston with all the fanfare? He hits the home run for Verlander, and now that he has some experience, what stands out the most?
Well, it's tough to beat that. You know what? I've just been pleased with, he's quietly been really solid for us. Again, he hasn't lit the world on fire yet, but I think we would all acknowledge, he gives you good at-bats every day he's in there. You see the real speed and the athleticism. I feel like he's doing a good job in the running game, too. And I'm really excited about his growth in left field. Obviously there were real growing pains there at the end of last year, and then even this spring and even early on in this season. I feel like he's steadily improved every single day, testament to his work, the work him and Louis have put in, his communication with the other outfielders, and you're starting to see his athleticism show out there a little bit.
I like how he's handled that pressure that he's supposed to be a superstar from 15 years old. People were talking about him, comparing him with Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle, and how he's handled that. That's not easy for a kid, right?
Yeah, I've noticed that from him since day one. He's even if he has something rough happens out there or something great, he's the same kid all the time. He's got that easygoing way about him, smile. So I've since I've been around him, I've never worried about that part of him. Like he's appreciative of being here. He's a good teammate. He's a good guy. Like he likes to play. He likes the game. So I don't worry about, even when he has a little rough patch, him being able to handle it.
Max has put together an impressive first half, but what is it about him too? Just he's 8-1 after you guys lose.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that's a product of he's pitched 9 times after a loss, because he's been terrific in all of it, and I told him again today, I was like, just watching you more and more, it's like I would not have wanted to hit off you. Like, he's got so many weapons out there, and there's just so much movement, to all his pitches, and he's been terrific.
Did Ben just think he had left early on that tag up?
Yes.
Are you going to start Max in the All-Star game when you manage in Atlanta?
Huh?
Are you going to start Max in Atlanta?
Oh, that's down the road. We'll see. Making a case, though.